Hi book friends, welcome back to Books and Tea Time. My name is Adeline, or Addie, whatever you prefer. Call me whatever you want, just don't call me late to dinner, am I right? Oh my god, that is the worst joke ever, but it's my favorite joke to tell because it's such like a cheesy joke. I am strongly considering making that a permanent part of my intro. Let me know what you think down below. So today, I'm coming at you with my braids in, my game face on, my green hoodie, because today I'm here to share with you my TBR video for the Disney Channel Games Readathon. Obviously, I'm Team Green, aka the winning team, the best team. The Disney Channel Games Readathon is not hosted by me. I am one of the participants that like signed up to be on a team, but it is hosted by 8 booktubers. Like each color team has 2 booktubers who are in charge of it. The 2 hosts for the green team are Nima, sorry, I don't know how to say her name. I hope I'm saying it right. Nima from Nima Reads and Haley from Haley Hughes. They are our captains, our queens, our goddesses. They're going to lead us to victory. And I have a bunch of other really great people on the green team with me. We have a chat and we have our game faces on. I'll have the announcement video with all of the information linked down below because the readathon doesn't start until December 6th. It's from the 6th to the 20th. So if you still want to sign up, you definitely can. And you already know what team you're going to sign up for, so I don't even have to tell you that. But anyway, I'll have all the information linked down below, and all props to the amazing booktubers who created this tie because I'm literally so excited. The Disney Channel Games is just such a huge part of my childhood. The nostalgia, the excitement, I can't. This is my TBR video. There are 5 challenges, and each takes place over a 3-day increment, and they go in a particular order. Again, all the really juicy details are going to be in my description box. However, I'm here to talk you through my choices. So the first challenge is Alphabet Goop. And for this, you randomly generate a letter on this website, and my letter was Y. This was really difficult. I don't have any books that have Y in the title, but I do have 2 books that have Y in like the author's name. So I gave myself 2 books because one of them is a fiction and one of them is a non-fiction. So I'm gonna allow myself to choose on the day of what I'm in the mood for, or like the group of, because I think this is the first challenge. But anyway, the first book that I have here is In Order to Live, A North Korean Girl's Journey to Freedom by Yeonmi Park. I got this out of a little library box, you know, the little like adorable birdhouse-ish size things, and I saw this, and then immediately after seeing that, I saw so many recommendations for it on YouTube. So this is a memoir style book, I believe, non-fiction. We've got some pictures in it, and it is all about a young woman who leaves North Korea and details that experience. On the back it says, I am most grateful for 2 things, that I was born in North Korea and that I escaped from North Korea. So I think this is really going to demonstrate a lot of nuances, and I don't know a lot about life in North Korea because I am just an ignorant American and I'm trying not to be. So I'm really interested in reading this, and we've got a Y in the first name, I'm counting it. But also, if I'm more in the mood for fiction, I have The Girl the Sea Gave Back by Adrienne Young. I got this a really long time ago on an impulse buy because I liked the cover. All I really know is that the sea gives this girl back, and I think she's like an orphan and she grows up in this weird place. I mean, I'm intrigued, and it's pretty short. Let's see how many pages it is precisely. It's over 300 pages, and In Order to Live is about 270-ish, so these are about the same length, so it's really just what I'm in the mood for. Challenge number 2 is Simon Says, and you have to read a book that has been recommended to you a lot. Now, I have been really into graphic novels lately. I just recently purchased a bunch and I've been reading them slowly but surely. So for this, I am particularly going to read one of the most highly recommended graphic novels on Booktube and from people that I've asked, and that is Saga. So I'm just gonna be reading volume 1 because I only have volume 1, but I have a feeling I'm really gonna like it and I'm gonna get into it. So this is like a science fiction fantasy type story, and all I know is that it's very, very highly recommended and people really love it. And I'm pretty sure it's told from this little baby's perspective. I don't know, it just sounds really cool and the art looks sick. So yeah, this is by Brian K. Vaughan, who also wrote Paper Girls, which I just recently read for a spooky graphic novels reading vlog, which I'll have a card for if you're interested. The next is, I think, Insane Obstacle Course or something about obstacle courses, difficult obstacle course, and basically the prompt is to read an action-packed novel. I am choosing a very highly anticipated fantasy story, and that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. This is just exploding all over Booktube. This is a Booktube fave. I'm pretty sure the 3rd book is about to come out like any day now, and it's just about time that I read it. And I have this really nice orangey floppy paperback, and this one I think is probably my most ambitious read because it's about 500 pages, so hopefully I actually finish this and get it done. But this is definitely a book that I have been highly anticipating, and I've been really getting back in the fantasy mood right now, so I'm very excited for this. I really don't know much about it other than our main character studies to take this really difficult test exam to become a soldier. Oh, she's an orphan. The 4th challenge is Dunk Tank, and you have to read a book that has something to do with or features water. I could easily use The Girl the Sea Gave Back for this one. I mean, sea is in the title. However, I am dying to start the 2nd trilogy by Philip Pullman, and the 1st book is La Belle Sauvage. I don't know. I mean, The Book of Dust is the series, and that's what I'm gonna call it from now on, but volume 1, it has this thing. I think this is a French title. Hell, I don't know. I don't speak French, so I can't tell you, and I probably butchered the title. However, as you can see, we've got a boat, we've got some water. I want to read this so bad, and so the second I saw this prompt, I thought about this cover in my head, and I was like, that is totally gonna work. So yeah, also my bangs are so long. I feel like I look like a demon. Like, you can't see my eyebrows or my eyelids, and all you can see are like the whites of my eyes. I'm like really scary. I need to get them trimmed really bad, but I'm lazy and pandemic, so oh well. This is the 1st book in the 2nd trilogy in the His Dark Materials universe, and I absolutely love the His Dark Materials trilogy. I'm doing research on it. I love the TV show. It's incredible. You should definitely check it out. It's on HBO. This is the 1st book, and I believe it's a prequel to the original novels, but the 2nd one isn't, so it's not really a prequel series. I'm confused, but that's because I haven't read it, so I'm interested, and I'll update you guys and let you know once I have read it. But this is one of my like most highly anticipated reads before the end of the year, and it's just under 500 pages as well, so this is another ambitious one. The final challenge is Egg Toss, and for this one you have to buddy read a book with somebody else, and the hosts of each team have so generously chosen a book that you can optionally read with them, or you could pick another book. Now, I originally saw the book and I was like, no, I'm gonna have to find a buddy read. However, I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone, and the book that my green team queens have chosen is In a Holidays by Christina Lauren, I think is the title. I don't own a copy. I put myself on the hold list for the audiobook at the library so that I could listen to it, so I'll have the cover here. It's green and festive. I think this is gonna be really fun to read in December, and I don't read a lot of romance. I'm a fantasy gal through and through. However, I want to push myself outside of my comfort zone, and it's gonna be in December, so it'll be seasonal, and I think it's worth a shot, and I want to participate with my team, so I think it'll be fun to read. From what I understand, the main character like goes to celebrate her last Christmas in this cabin that her family owns and has owned from youth, and she like is really sad, and then she like makes a wish, and the day keeps happening over and over again. It's kind of like that movie Groundhog Day. I've never seen it, but I've heard that it's just like repetitive and it keeps happening. Also, I realized that literally none of these books have green on the cover. So I chose my favorite book and one of the only books on my shelf that has green in the cover, because I figured if you're interested in participating and you need like a Simon Says recommendation from somebody and you don't have any in mind, you can use this one. And it is Love in the Time of Cholera by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Like, look at this stunning cover with like the green. Oh, I absolutely adore this book. It'll break your heart, and it's a wonderful time and a literary masterpiece. So if you haven't read it and you need a Simon Says recommendation, here you go. I also am thinking about doing a makeup look for this cover and doing some fun green themed eyeshadow during the readathon to get some points from a team. I'm just gonna show you the back. Like, ugh, stunning, gorgeous. I have notes from when I read this in 11th grade that are still in here. That, my friends, is my TBR for the Disney Channel Games Readathon. I am so excited. Again, it starts December 6th. If you haven't signed up, sign up. The information is down below. Pick green team because we are gonna win. And who wants to be on a losing team? Last thing that I'm gonna say is blue team, red team, yellow team, you better watch your backs because I've got my game face on. I've got my reading eyes in my head. Yes, that was a threat. It was meant to intimidate. And I hope you guys are all having a good November and hanging in there with COVID and life and stress. If you're a college student, my heart goes out to you. I'm doing finals right now. And if you need motivation, this is me sending you love. Thanks so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe if that's your jam. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy reading, happy writing, and happy living. Bye, guys.